One of the things I see the most when I'm working with clients is how much they're impacted by what other people say. What other people say is just their view, just their opinion, just their take on things, right? So if you get a haircut, which I recently did, and one person comes up to you and says, "Oh, I love your haircut." That's because in their perspective, they like it. They think it's cute. Another person comes up to you, maybe they won't say anything or mention it at all. One, maybe they just didn't pay attention and notice. Two, maybe they didn't like it. They didn't want to hurt your feelings, so they kept quiet. That's their viewpoint. Still doesn't mean anything about your haircut. You get to choose what it means for you. So then when that final person comes to you and they're like, "Ugh, why did you do that to yourself? Why did you cut off all your hair?" That doesn't have to mean anything either. And yes, this is a personal example from my life where my 8-year-old blatantly says, "I don't like your haircut." And that's fine with me because I didn't get my haircut to impress him. I got my haircut because it mattered to me. It was what I wanted to do. Fits my lifestyle. And you know what? I'm good with that. And so you have to just acknowledge that what other people say doesn't have to mean anything at all in your life until you attach meaning to it, until you make it mean something. Okay? So if somebody says something that you don't agree with, somebody says something that you say hurts your feelings, that's because you took their words and you attached a meaning to it that made it hurt in your life, that made it painful to you somehow. Or if somebody says something that you really like and you want to take on for yourself, and like somebody celebrates your hair, somebody celebrates your accomplishments or something like that, and you take that on and you want to be happy about it. You want to make it mean something amazing about yourself. That's also your choice. But we get excited to do the good things, but then we get frustrated when we attach meaning to the bad things. Do you see that? Either way, it's their opinion. It's what you do with it that makes a difference in your life. And so tomorrow's video, we're going to chat about what happens when you think that somebody's hurt your feelings because of what they said. Okay? Their choice is their free will. And I want to leave you with that. Everybody has free will to say, to do, to show up in life how they want to. You want that for yourself. Why would you try and take that away from somebody else by telling them they had to say or do or be, right, a certain way in order to make you happy? That doesn't make sense. You don't want to have to perform or be that for somebody else. So what you can choose about your life, let it just be what you see, how you respond, instead of taking on and attaching value to how somebody else says it and letting that take you down, letting that upset you, let that frustrate you. It doesn't have to be that way. Tomorrow we'll look and explore ways that you can learn how to modify that so that it doesn't have to continually cause you pain when somebody disagrees with you, when somebody doesn't like your haircut, or even something far more substantial.